back to another episode of Fresh Talk. I'm your host, Eric Toll, and I'd like to thank all of our Roku, Justin.tv, and MondoClub.com viewers for watching. We have a very special guest today coming in by phone from New York City, a Pittsburgh native, Mr. Aaron Pfeiffer. Aaron, thanks for being with us.
Hi, Eric, and thanks a lot for having me.
So glad to have you on the show. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering why you're here, and it's to promote a show coming up. So tell us a little bit about this.
Cool, yeah. So I moved to New York about 3 years ago, and I've been working on music. I was singing a lot in Pittsburgh, but I never ventured into original stuff. But I've been writing a lot of original stuff. And for the first time, I'm coming back this Saturday to do a special show at this really cool venue in the South Side called Clear Story Studio.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Now, what's the dates for this show?
The date is September 28th, and it starts at 7 p.m. And the doors open at 7, and the show starts at 8.
All right, that sounds awesome. So I hope everyone in the viewing audience is able to get out there. And I know you're working with an artist as well for this show.
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of like an art fusion event. While here in New York, I've met a lot of really talented people, and one of them is a painter. He's a visual designer. He does uses a lot of different media and a lot of different things. But he's mainly a painter, and he's going to come and do four murals during the show. So it's kind of going to be a little art fusion. He's super cool, pop art, very colorful, tribalized kind of style that he has. So it's going to be really cool for art lovers and music lovers to come out and check this whole event out.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome. And it's nice that, you're incorporating like the art with the music in your show, to add that little extra touch of, visual flair to it.
Yeah.
And so, you're doing another private event as well in Pittsburgh before that show, correct?
Yeah, that was the whole reason for me planning this home concert, because they're bringing me in to do this show on Friday night at the Pittsburgh Winery, and it's like a little private event that's going on. But then the Saturday night event was perfect for me to debut all my original stuff. So I kind of organized the band, and I'm bringing a few musicians with me from New York as well as the artist to throw this big extravaganza on Saturday night. City Paper is coming. There's a few sponsors from the area, from Pittsburgh, that are bringing food and beverages, and it should be a super cool weekend of Aaron.
That sounds like a pretty laid out event. You got a lot of people involved in that, and that's pretty awesome. But a lot of that comes from your connections from being a Pittsburgh native, right?
Exactly. Between working with people in job settings, or just being friends with people, or going to college there and school there and high school and growing up in the city. I grew up in the South Hills. I've just met and interacted with so many people because I'm just so crazy, and I'm always so I love meeting people. I'm a people person, so I just connected with so many different people. So it's really easy to kind of put these events together, and I'm super excited to bring everybody to see what I've been working on up here in New York, because I've been really making strides with recording and doing a lot of shows.
Okay, yeah, and I followed you. I've been friends on Facebook and a lot of your promotional stuff, and I followed a lot of your events. So you have been very busy, and I've seen you kind of doing a lot of amazing things up in New York City, and it's great that you're bringing it back to Pittsburgh so that they can really see how you've grown as an artist, and a performer.
Exactly, and that's why I think people are super excited to come to the show. I've been getting a lot of great feedback about it. All my friends are wow, I'm so excited to see that you're actually following your dream, and also still keeping in touch with Pittsburgh and my friends there, because I do love Pittsburgh. I really think it's a great city.
Oh, I'm glad, and you're always welcome here in Pittsburgh. Obviously, everyone's excited about the show. People are going to be lining up at the door to see you. You're a little hometown celebrity making it big in New York City, and everyone's excited to see what you have to offer, especially all your new material. Since you're debuting so much new material, people are really going to get to see what's in the heart of Aaron.
Yeah. I have a good 10 original songs, and they're really all over the place. I got some R&B songs, there's some really indie kind of songs. I got some jazz songs that are like, so I kind of like test out all these little things and see kind of what fits.
Oh, I'm definitely going to look forward to them. I've always enjoyed your performances when you've had, different places around here and different clubs and bars. You've always blown it away. I mean, I've had some friends that have even worked with you in the past. I've come out to the shows, and you've always been amazing. So I'm so excited to see some of this new original stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool. And I do love Beyonce. I can't lie. So there's definitely going to be some Beyonce mashups with my originals.
And now, and a lot of people probably haven't gotten to see it yet, and I'll be posting it on the Facebook page prior or after the show, the facebook.com/FreshTalkEric. But you did a cover of Avicii's Wake Me Up.
Yeah, Avicii's new song. I actually just filmed a small series of 5 covers, and that's one of the 5 songs that you can find on YouTube. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I just posted it. It's really cool, little like intimate. There's 1 original and 4 covers. You can check those out on YouTube, and you can find me like on YouTube and on all the social media sites at Aaron P NYC. So it's just Aaron AARON PNYC, New York City.
And I'll make sure that that ends up on the fan page. So all of our viewing audience today who are watching, you'll be able to go on there and check it out and get links to see his music and videos and follow his shows. And if you're in the New York area or in the Pittsburgh area and you want to check things out that he's doing, you'll be able to follow all of that. And I'll let him post those updates throughout my fan page so that you guys can really kind of follow him and through the process of what he's doing.
Yeah, thank you so much again for asking me to come on the show. I'm super excited about all this, and I checked out the website, and it seems super cool. And I love seeing people be creative in Pittsburgh. It makes me happy because that's how I was when I was there. Like, it's really all about the creativity. And Pittsburgh has a great music scene and a great art scene. It's funny because the weekend I'm there is the weekend of the gallery crawl, and I'm so looking forward to stopping over there before the gig on Friday.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice little collection of things to do because the gallery crawl, I mean, that in itself is just amazing for Pittsburgh. And, to be able to experience that and then, do your show, you're kind of getting a whole lot of culture and providing this culture too, bringing something back to
I know. And I'm excited to bring I've gotten so many people that are coming from New York. I have a good 16 people that are coming from New York City just to check out Pittsburgh and check out the shows and just kind of get a change of pace. And that made me so happy when I saw all these people buying tickets from New York that are coming. I was like, that's really awesome that people are so interested in seeing what Pittsburgh's about. And I really think it's so cute because Pittsburgh's like a small New York in a way. It's got a great art, it's got great living and art and music, and it has like Steeler pride, and it has these quirky little things that I think makes Pittsburgh a small town, but also has that city feel,
You're absolutely right. I mean, I felt the same way when I'm in New York City. I just feel like it's Pittsburgh, but like the extended neighborhood that wasn't built on yet, just kept getting bigger. And it does. It just feels like a little smaller kind of area of New York City. And it's nice that you guys are having so many people from New York City coming in. I mean, a lot of my friends that come in from New York City, they say they just love Pittsburgh. They love the fact that it's still a city, but the pace slows down a little bit so you can really take things in a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're so glad to have you, and I can't wait for this show, and I'm sure everyone else is watching. We'll definitely make sure that we put the link up for the show event, and so they can get tickets for the show. I mean, if anything's still available, I'm sure by now it's probably sold out.
Yeah, we sold a ton. There's still some available over Saturday, and I need to figure out the details about the Friday event. It might be like you might be able to get on some kind of list right before or something. I'll definitely let you know about that too. For Friday.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I mean, like I tell our guests here too, I mean, I'm going to keep them updated on everything. So anything new information that you send to me, I can definitely keep posting on the fan page and keep everyone updated on what's going on, any like specialty events or private after-hour events that we're going to be doing with the show. That way that they can really interact, and see someone who's from Pittsburgh who went to New York City and what the quality that they're bringing back, and make sure that they are giving back to the hometown. And that's why I kind of wanted you on the show, because you're one of those people that, you had such amazing talent and you cultivated it here. you did so well here and you took it to New York City and you just did even better, and now you're still giving back by coming back to the community. And that's kind of what I like to highlight on the show, is people that give back to our city and people that are doing good things in all communities.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally try to keep in touch there. And that's what I'm super excited about, because I feel like my short time here in New York has been sort of a crash course on, like, being an artist, being a vocalist, being a performer, being, like, all these little things that I never would have experienced in Pittsburgh. Because it pushes you to the limit, because you're surrounded by such creative energy here. And I've definitely just progressed so much in just the short time that I've been here, that's why I wanted to do this show and really show you guys what I've been working on. And I haven't been up here putzing around. I've been up here, like, really focused and really working hard at it.
And I can tell, I mean, I had a chance to preview, you know, one of your YouTube videos before we started the show. I was watching your Wake Me Up cover. I watched it actually 3 times in a row because I love that song. And you put such a nice touch on it. And that's one of the things I'll be posting on the fan page too. But you have such a crisper, clearer sound. Like, you were always good, but I can tell that you've really been working on that technique, and you just bring it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so glad you watched it. But I love doing that, and I think that's what sets me kind of apart from other people, is I can take songs and really put my own vibe on them and make them, like, people want to hear that version. And it's so cute. My friend Valerie works at PNC corporate, and apparently on their website, like, this girl that did this little interview wrote, like, her favorite songs or something on the bottom, and she wrote my cover as one of them. I'll, like, send you a picture of it. It was so cute that she did that. I was so appreciative and grateful that people like to hear my versions of songs. So, like, that's, like, what I like to do, is really put my own kind of flavor to these songs, whether they're original or cover, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was so nice of her to do that. I mean, you know, and that's really going to get other people throughout, you know, the corporate banking industry now to look up your music.
Yeah.
So you're breaking into all kinds of different areas, and still in Pittsburgh. I mean, people are, you know, still giving you props for all your work and really breaking you into everything.
Mhm. Yeah. There's a huge pinnacle venue in New York called the Bitter End, and it's kind of hard to get a gig there. And I kept badgering, and my roommate Sonny, who's also coming, and she's an amazing Pittsburgh artist. Like, I met her, and I really am so grateful that I met her, because we came here together. We moved to New York together, and we worked together, and we also worked separately. But we kept badgering, and she kind of got us in the door there to do a show at the Bitter End, and we actually are featured. So I am, like, so busy this week, because, like, I leave for Pittsburgh on Thursday, but Wednesday night I'm so honored to be part of this singer-songwriter circle here in New York City at Tammany Hall. Because of the Bitter End gig, so they invited me to do that. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday, and then come and see Pittsburgh Friday and Saturday, and I'm just, like, so excited that things are really moving in a positive direction with the music, and I'm really making strides.
That is awesome. You know, they actually were just trying to signal me here, and I saw, like, the little mouse clip go on the screen. They actually are going to show your YouTube video of Wake Me Up. They're going to fit it in here, so we're going to briefly take a pause to show that video, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, Aaron?
Yeah, cool. Let me know. I'll be here.
All right, we're going to go ahead and show Aaron's video for Wake Me Up. Are you going to show the video when we come back? Oh, okay, I didn't know. Sorry, I couldn't hear him.
that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. I didn't know that I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. Oh, I didn't know that I was lost. Yeah, I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. I hope someday I'll get to travel this world, but I don't have any plans yet. I hope that I can stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. Oh, I didn't know that I was lost. Wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I was lost. Didn't know that I was lost. I didn't know that I was lost. I didn't know that I was lost. I didn't know that I was lost.
Amazing video was the wonderful and talented Aaron Pfeiffer singing Wake Me Up. Love that song, love his version of it, and I'm just completely blown away. So if you have a chance to come in and see his show, you definitely have to come in. I mean, he is just pure talent. And Aaron, I really want to thank you for being here. Everyone just got a chance to view your video.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you guys gave me a call, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, I know. We're so excited to have you, and so excited just to, have such an amazing talent come back to us and, do this show. And I'm sure everyone is going to be incredibly excited to, be a part of it and interact in the audience and, obviously see your face too, because, it's been a while since you've been back in Pittsburgh, and especially to perform. So, everyone's going to be looking forward to it. I know I personally am very excited to have you back.
All right, I cannot wait.
So is there anything that you really want to tell viewers or anyone who's aspiring to be a performer such as yourself? Any advice or something you want to tell about your journey?
Yeah, there's a few things actually. First thing is, something I've definitely learned is if you put out the positive energy, the best possible thoughts and the best intentions for whatever you're doing, it's always going to come out on top. Like something that, like moving to New York and working on this music, and if you're just putting the best intention into everything you do, everything's going to happen and be successful in whatever you want to go for. Another thing I wanted to mention is my guitar player is also a Pittsburgh native, and I met him here in New York. He's been here 6 years, but he's also from Pittsburgh, and he's also coming home, and I forgot to mention that. He's also a Pittsburgh native, so he's going to know a lot of people, and his name's Scott Simon, and he's super cool, and he's helped me write all these songs and do all these covers. He's in that video you just saw. It reminded me to tell you guys that he's also a Pittsburgher at heart, and he's always got his black and gold on.
Well, that's good to know. We got a lot of Pittsburgh talent coming back. They went out to, NYC and doing their thing and bringing back the talent.
Yeah.
That is really awesome. I mean, that's very inspiring to a lot of people. I know we have a lot of younger viewers, between, like the, 20 to 30 age range that, are kind of just trying to get started. They're artists or performers, and they're really trying to figure out how to do it. And people like you're a beacon of hope to those people because you're really making it.
Yeah. One thing for younger people is just be you. Don't ever try to be someone else. Don't ever try to emulate another artist. Or if you can really just get to the essence of what you like to do and how you like to perform, that will always stomp everything else. It doesn't matter like what style, whatever. There's a place for every kind of talent in the world, whether you're a dancer or a teacher or a performer, a singer, or whatever artist life you're living. As long as you're doing what makes you feel good and what makes you tick, that's always going to stomp everything else. And I think that's a great thing to kind of keep in mind.
That's some amazing advice, actually. That is very true. There is a spot for everybody, for every type of talent. No matter what you're doing, there's something out there for everybody if you go for it. And that's great advice. And that's probably why you're where you're at, because you're following such a true heart.
Yeah, really. Honestly, how I feel.
That is amazing. Well, we definitely are going to be looking forward to your show this Saturday, and I know I'm looking forward to seeing you back in Pittsburgh. So I really want to thank you for being on the show today, and I wish you the best.
Yeah, and I'll see you soon. Thanks again for the opportunity.
Oh, no problem. We're always glad to have you, and definitely, later on when you're releasing new albums, stuff like that, we'll have you back on to promote more stuff.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you soon.
All right, take care.
Thanks.
All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching today, and it's such an honor to see, talent from Pittsburgh going to New York City and then coming back to show us how much they've grown. And, they're not forgetting their roots, and they know that this city is, what got this all started, and, their hearts and aspirations started here. And that's something that we can look forward to everywhere. So I really want to thank everyone for watching today. I hope this inspired you, and I hope you go to check out the show. Remember to check out the fan page, facebook.com/FreshTalkEric, so you can learn more about Aaron and his wonderful journeys. And I thank you for watching. Stay fresh.
Making my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. So life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. Well, that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and